we're sitting in a Pelican helicopter, and as you can see by looking around, it's raining. And I've already got it started up, and I've already plugged in my navigation equipment the way it needs to be. But this is typically, as you can see, it's not only raining, it's foggy. Visibility is decent, but slightly below VFR regulations. So what we're going to do is take this helicopter over to 2nd Norway and land in the middle helipad out behind Terminal A. So the first thing I got to do is make sure that I can have an interactive cockpit. And I want to go up here and turn my windshield wipers on. They are on. And I'm not going to mess with, I'm going to turn my pitot heat on, yeah. Because I don't know what the weather's going to be like out there, but I've got an idea it's not going to be good. And I'm going to turn my engine anti-ice on. Okay. Of course I have, it tells me on my readout that I've done that. And I'm going to ease this thing up now. I'm going to head over towards 2nd Norway in very minimal VFR and quite possibly IFR conditions. Okay, so let me do an MLT again, get anti-torque back, and kind of turn this thing in the direction I want to go. Come on, ease around there. There we go. Now let's get a little forward. Cyclic going, and let's get up to about 100 meters if we can. Somebody just came in, and I'm going to have to put this thing in hover and pause, and I will be right back. Okay, now we can get this show on the road. Back to a little forward cyclic. And let's make a turn out towards Second Norway. I think I'll put my fine tuning on there. Okay, so let's ease out that way. And of course, when minimal conditions like this, you don't want to go too terribly fast. But anyway, this is a feature. If you'll look at the windshield wipers, of course it's raining and there's water everywhere, except that it's programmed so that the windshield wipers actually do something. Now when you're sitting on the ground, it won't. It seems like they're not helping, and they pause when they, oh, look what just happened. We iced over. Okay, procedure. Bring this thing into a hover as quickly as we can. Okay, we have iced over, so I am in as good a hover as we can. MLT, interactive cockpit, I have a windshield anti-ice. Come on, click down there. Okay. Make sure that works. Alright, let's get her down. Get her down. Well, it's on low. Window de-ice is on low. I'm going to turn on my lights here. What else have I got to do with anti-ice? That's about it. Everything I need's on. Heat and everything. Now look at this. Now, you would technically be illegal to fly, but, you know, there's no FAA in Second Life, so let's go. Heats this thing up and continue. Alright. I'm flying strictly instrument right now. And we're at 100 meters. And only because I know the area, when we get over Second Norway, 100 meters will clear me on the path that I want to go. So I'm going to stay on the south side of the Sims in this channel. And I'm going to pause it until we get there, and then I'll turn it back on and we'll make the turn around to a landing using this ILS system right up here. Okay, well, you can see that things have gotten interesting. I'm going to assume that that's supposed to simulate some kind of slush or icing conditions on the windshield. Windshield wipers are working. My windshield anti-ice is working as we approach Second Life, or pardon me, Second Norway. And I'm at 80 knots according to Shergood. And so I'm going to back the cyclic back closer to neutral and get the speed down. You don't want to be racing around in a airspace of an airport, of any kind of airport, especially an airport as busy as Second Norway. You might recognize some of this. It's I'm going over the south border, and will soon be approaching my ILS coordinates. My localizer is live, but it is not intercepted yet. You can see that right up here. There's my localizer, and there's where it should be, so I'm not quite there. And my arrow over here is red, which means glide slope is not come live yet at all. So we're just going to ease on up here a little bit. I'm down to about 55 knots, and I'll be closing in on that pretty soon. I had hoped the weather would stay bad, because a few minutes ago I was able to put the helicopter down partially on the edge in a helipad out at Fuji with the windshield completely blocked out. So, okay, let's
close to runway heading.
Get me back in anti-torque here, because I need it now.
In line with runway.
Swing this thing around. We have localizer intercept. Whoa, too far, Gina, too far. Come on, bring it back. This isn't going to be the fantastic video I thought it would be, because the weather cleared. How dare the weather clear, you know? Body can't have no fun like that. Alright, now let's ease it up. the autopilot. Now, I've got localizer and glide slope, live and intercept, and according to the localizer, or the glide slope, I'm way too high, so let's bring this thing on down. Now, if I were to ice over completely right now, I would be fine as long as I trusted my ILS system and did exactly what it said. It would put me right down on the center of the H. Alright, let's get the collective going down a little bit here. I'm just under 20 knots, which in and of itself is okay for an approach, but I'll have to slow down quite a bit to touchdown. Let's get the gear down. And I've got 3 lights, so my gear is good. And you can see my glide slope is coming up to meet me in the middle, which means I'll have intercept in just a moment as I approach that helipad. And the icing is getting a little thick here. Alright, I'm going to bring the collective up just a little bit. Get down over this second H here, and I'm going to side slip just a little bit to the right with my collective. Alright, I'm going a little too fast, so I'm going to bring the collective back to neutral and kind of coast in.
Close to runway heading.
And we are coming up on the H now at around 10 knots, so we're good. When I say 10 knots, I'm looking at the airspeed indicator, not the USB HUD. Okay, let's get the collective neutral. I mean the cyclic, and let's put it down.
Runway approach angle more than 90 degrees away.
So let's zoom out and see how close I got. Well, you know, it's safe enough. But boy, I am fogging up big time now. But that's how it works. I've got the de-icer on, and I'm gonna have to talk to Tsukino, I guess, and find out what I'm doing wrong. Windshield anti-ice. I should have put that on high, I think. I don't know that it would do any good now that the ice is already collecting. There it is. These switches are there. It's on high now. And maybe that windshield wiper will start doing some good. It's still raining. But anyway, you've seen how that operates, and if this is something you don't want to fool with, you can turn it off. It's real easy. In fact, I would turn it off if you're a beginner. If I were a beginner with SureGood, I would turn all this stuff off and then turn it back on slowly as I got more comfortable with the machine. Anyway, this is Geneva McLeod. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.